Good evening. I'm Dan Fitzpatrick at StockMarketMentor.com, and it's Tuesday, October 18th. I want to look at Netflix today. Okay, they reported earnings that kind of blew everybody away, certainly those folks that were short the stock. Look, it was a bad bet to short this stock at the open. The stock, and I actually took a very short position, a very small, meaning small position, I don't know, somewhere around 15 minutes in or something like that. And I almost immediately closed it. I mean, I think the money I paid on the commission is the biggest loss that I had. I immediately closed it because I just knew it wasn't right to be short. But that doesn't mean that you pivot and go long, because the stock was up so much right at the open. It was actually pretty interesting, and I posted, I'm pretty sure I posted this, this morning, that when a stock has this kind of move up, you have to look and see who's really in charge. And as I look at this, certainly even, throughout the day, I don't see the bulls in charge. I mean, the stock opened here, but it basically was drifty all day long. Most of the move happened right in the morning. You can see where the volume bars are. The first 20 minutes or so of trading was just about all of the volume. So here's what I'm suggesting. There's absolutely no way I'd buy Netflix now. Now, I'll be watching a lot more of Netflix in the near future because I'm absolutely cutting the cord. That's all. But that doesn't mean that I want to buy Netflix right now. I'm looking at Netflix and I'm thinking Ulta, where everybody got so lathered up on their earnings report, the stock gaps up and keeps going. Well, look at where this opened the following day after this kind of move. The stock gap, went up over almost 12%. It actually gapped up the next morning. Not a lot, not even, about close to 1%, not quite. It gapped up the next morning. So you got to be wondering, who was thinking that they would buy this stock after this kind of move higher? Who would buy this stock? Well, somebody did, but that person's losing money now. So the stock gaps up. You buy at the open, and now you're down 3.5%. My point is, when you see a big move like this, wait a few days. Say, you hear the standard rule of thumb, wait 3 days. Shoot, I'll say wait 5. Wait 10. This thing isn't going anywhere anytime soon. This move could kind of be done because, I hate to burst any bubbles, but this was a high. So far, this is a lower high. Now, you won't really be able to count it as a lower high until the stock actually makes a lower low. Until it makes a lower low, we can't say this is a lower high. We can just say the stock came up to here and is consolidating. It could still go up and make a higher high. But for the time being, we don't want to be here. So Netflix, I look at this, and I see the same, really the same exact thing. A big, huge move up. We could probably, although, if the market opens up tomorrow, if there's a strong open, this thing could gap up a little bit. If it's me, I'm selling into that. So, and if it's you, I'm just suggesting you take profits on this if you've got them. You don't have to sell it all, because that way, if the stock goes up to 150 points, you're only half mad at me. But if you're holding the stock now and then it ultimately starts falling below the open here of 116.63, you definitely want to get out of that stock. I'm going to actually set an alert. If this alert's hit, you're going to get a video, members anyway. You don't want to go, you don't want to be long this stock if it's 63. You don't want to be long the stock if it falls below 1663. I'm putting this into my alert box, and so that's how I'm trading Netflix and Ulta.